Hey, check this out. Oh! Oh! Ah! Today we're doing a product review because there's a brand called Neewer, and they build, design really awesome different lights for photography and video. And as I've been setting up this studio, they offered to send me some lights. Two different types of lights. They sent me 3 lights total. One of the lights that they sent me was a flexible LED panel, and there's a frame that you can take that flexible panel and you can Velcro it to it, and then there's a diffuser sheet that goes on top of that, and there's also a tripod that the frame mounts to, and that light plugs into the wall. So that's the main light that's coming on me right here. It comes with a remote, and I can change the different temperature of the light, and I can also change the light intensity. So it was on the lowest setting, and now I'm cranking it up, and that's the highest setting. So my camera right now has auto ISO on, and so it's automatically adjusting to how much light is coming in. So ISO is on 100 right now, and this is the lowest setting of the light, and this is the brightest setting of the light. So now my ISO is at 200, and this is the brightest setting of the light. So it's actually going to be better if I tone this light down, because that way the shadow behind me won't be as intense. Another cool part about that flexible LED panel is that you can have up to 10 of them and control them all with this one remote. So you see that where it says channel, now it's flashing. So we got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can select between your different lights, and then you can control them, and you can have 10 different lights and just use this one remote. So that's pretty sweet. I guess a downside is that you have to have the remote. You have to have 2 AAA batteries in this remote in order to control the brightness and the temperature of the light panel. So if you didn't have the light set to a certain brightness and your remote battery died, you could still plug in the light, and there's a switch on the light where you can turn it on and off, but you wouldn't be able to change the brightness. So that is one downside. You got to have the remote. So that being said, I'm always going to leave it on at least the lowest setting, so that if I don't have the remote, I will be able to at least turn the light on and use it somewhat. And it's so bright that I think having it on really the lowest setting or second to lowest setting is gonna be all that I need, because it's super bright. I guess if I had a huge room, I could really crank it up and blast him. This is gonna be great. Now this diffusion cloth, be gentle with it, because I did try to grab it from one corner and kind of peel it all the way off this Velcro, and the Velcro is pretty strong, and it ended up ripping this little corner here. So just be gentle with this lightweight diffusion cloth when you're taking it off of the Velcro. So super easy to store it all in here, and then you can just pack it up and take it with you. They also sent me these little lights. They're really small. They have an on-off switch on the side here, and they also have different levels. So this is the lowest, and then it gradually gets brighter and brighter. If you just hold down the top button, it'll take it to the brightest setting, and if you hold down the bottoms, it'll take it to the lowest setting. So these are really nice, especially like that shadow that's behind me. I could put the light behind me on the wall, and that would take care of that shadow. So you can set these little lights in different areas. You could put them on a shelf behind you. I just realized it's raining outside, but you could take these lights and you could put them in different spots to change the lighting for your photo or video. So they're super handy, and they're really small. They have this little diffuser sheet. It's like a panel, and it actually magnets, and they came with 3 different little sheets here. One is a cooler temperature, so that's gonna be more blue. One is warmer, so that's more of a sepia or like a yellowish color. And then one is just white, which is just gonna diffuse the light even more. That way it changes the light up a little bit. So it's just charged by a USB, and you can just recharge these. And then they also come with a little mount, put it on here and put it on a tripod. The other option is that it has a cold shoe on the bottom here, so you could put that to the top of your camera, and that way if you're going around taking pictures, if you're filming in the dark, this will provide a ton of light, because as I showed you earlier, it is super bright. So you could walk around and film in a dark space and have this light right on top of your camera. I'm excited to play around with these. This is just one of the rooms in our house that we turned into a little office. We got a desk put up in here, and there's some shelves. I put this bench in here, and then we put up a big whiteboard on the wall over here, and I've just been brainstorming some business ideas and stuff like that, so that's been super helpful. I'm super thankful for Neewer for sending me these lights. They're gonna help a ton. Make sure you check out those links down below if you're interested in these lights. First impression is I'm super excited about them. They're easy to set up and they're functioning really well. I just love how small these are. That little magnet just shoop. Working underneath the car doing some mechanic work, we could slide this in and just have a ton of light. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna be able to use these a lot. It's nice to have everything so small that I could put it in a backpack or attach it to a backpack, and these lights definitely do that. So check out those links down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hats off to you.